Hello, my name is Memeparable.
And I'm Imposter Chan.
Yes, he is quite the imposter. So, this is only our second podcast, but I'm sure we can get it right the first time.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything, actually.
You don't?
Yeah, you should pull up the list.
Yeah, we're the best. We're the most professional people here.
Okay, so the first thing on the list is talk about what games you've been playing. Oh, I probably wasn't supposed to read that.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
Yeah. I've been playing old games and remembering the good old days.
I have been playing a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition. I played a lot
Again?
of... Yeah, again. I mean, I am hooked on that game. That game is so addicting because the first stages are so boring. You have to sit there and just do stuff. And the stuff is so boring. So, once you get out of the first area, it's very, very easy to get hooked on the game. Because eventually once you... Spoilers, by the way. Get out of the first area, get out of the first base. It's pretty awesome. You get some really cool people.
Once you're out of the Hinterlands, or...
Yeah, once you're out of the Hinterlands and out of Haven. Because Haven sucks.
Oh, speaking of Dragon Age Inquisition, we might have a video up for you guys soon on that subject where I for the first time in my life, played a Dragon Age game.
And he played the third one of all ones.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't play the second one if you're going to play
Trust
Dragon
me,
Age series.
I've heard the hate on the second one.
The storyline was so good, but they overused areas so bad. The next thing on the list is news. All right, so recently a man was killed by an NYPD officer. Huh?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
I'll
Sorry
review
for
that.
interrupting.
I will review that. Maybe I'll give you detention. I have a thing.
You'll give me detention?
Yeah, I'll give you detention.
I'm older than you.
That doesn't matter.
Okay, fine.
I have an
You
aunt. Farm.
I have an uncle.
Really?
No, really.
Okay.
Alright,
So
we're
recently,
getting off
a man was killed after selling loose cigarettes on the street by an NYPD officer who was using a move he was not supposed to, or at least that was not in the book, for taking down a
Chokeholds aren't...
Yeah, chokeholds
they aren't allowed?
Yeah, you're supposed to confine their arms. That way they can't move.
Alright.
And if you move the head, you take a hold of the head and the arms. That way you control. Because wherever you move the head, the body's going to go.
So this was in New York, right?
Yeah, it was in New York, NYPD officer.
And let me guess, the guy was black.
He was. But
a lot of
really,
stuff going on about that lately.
Absolutely, there is stuff going on about that. But what's really interesting is that you really don't see any of the white cases. A lot of people die. A lot. And some of them are white, and some of them are in the U.S. But more often than not...
Some of them?
Yeah, some of them. A lot of them, actually, because our majority is white. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that black people in the news tablets get featured more often than white people. Not in police investigations, that is. It's to gather racial tension. That way they can essentially curb you to do another thing. It's ridiculous.
Racist!
I'm not racist. Honestly, white people are better. I'm joking, by the way. Don't kill me. Or don't show up at my house.
Please. We love people.
We love
of all
people.
colors.
Unless... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I actually saw a sign the other day where it was like, God loves you whether you're white, black, Asian, or normal. And I
Wait a minute.
had a double take there.
Wait a minute.
Because
Are Native Americans white?
No.
Are they Asian?
They're Native American.
Well, yeah, but they aren't really publicized as... Well, the major ones are Asian...
We are getting way
black,
off subject
white,
here.
And, what's that other one?
Remember.
Asian, black, white. And what's the other one?
Asian, black, white,
and...
copper skin?
Copper skin? Redskin. They're called Redskins.
That's racist.
It's
Don't
not
say that.
Redskin. What is Redskin, actually? What they were normally called was Redskin, because their skin was
Well, they
very
were also
red.
called Indians, but they weren't
Yeah,
Indians.
they weren't Indians. Okay, if it's racist to call a black person black, then apparently I'm racist. If it's racist to call someone who has red skin red, then I'm racist. So, by the way, I have Native American heritage in my family. Along
I'm
with
judging you.
one black person
I'm judging you.
about 3 generations back.
There will be Tumblr posts about you, man.
As long as this blows up, I'm okay. I'm actually serious. No, I'm not. Never mind.
Yes, he is.
I'm a little bit serious.
All
Okay,
right,
what was next on the list?
Back on games.
Right, okay.
Here.
Games.
So
new
because-
games that are coming out.
no, not this. We're so unprofessional. Oh my gosh.
I'm professional? Really? No.
No.
Go to that tab. Go to the tab.
So we have some articles here, and we found out some really interesting things.
The
like
poop bus.
yeah, the poop bus.
So in Britain, there's a bus that now runs on biomethane, which comes from the public sewer system. Mm-hmm. So it takes about, 5 people a year to fuel the bus. What was it? What's the thing?
Well,
The thingy thing? A single passenger annual food sewage waste would fuel the biobus for 37 miles.
wow.
Okay, that's annual, and that's 37 miles, so that's not very far.
Huh.
That's kind of ridiculous, actually. It's not very efficient.
Well,
I mean, it's efficient for methane, but not as efficient as gasoline.
it's efficient for methane.
Yes, it's efficient for methamphetamine.
Methamphetamines.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
this.
that's a thing.
What's next?
That's a thing now. We also found some other things like
AMD
the new-
is breaking the record, or claims to break the new record for how fast a processor can be.
yeah, the AMD FX 8370.
Go down to the specs.
All right.
That's not this. Is
That-
that what's going on?
We're actually
Where is it?
we're looking at these articles right now
Yeah,
because
because
we're major like shut-ins and we don't like
see
the world.
like it's not a thing that we go to at all. Where I thought we saw statistics on here.
There were. Oh my gosh.
Refresh the page.
Oh my gosh. But no, on a different note, I've been playing a lot of Castlevania lately, multiple ones, and
I hear Evil Dead 2 is coming out, even though they've already had like 3 sequels.
what the heck is Evil Dead?
Oh, not Evil Dead. Evil Island? Dead
Evil
Island?
Dead-
Dead Island. Dead Island. It's
Evil Dead is
You
a
don't know
movie.
it? Yeah, Evil Dead is also a video game, isn't it?
I
On
don't,
the PS2?
I don't even know.
PS1? Whatever. Screw headphones. Okay, scroll down. I want to see the statistics. What happened? They were there. I promise. Anyway, it's like 4.7 gigahertz or something. It's really fast. And overclocked,
Extremely.
it's even faster. Excuse me.
At 146.99.
Ooh,
Not
that's
bad.
cheaper than my processor.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. Not bad at all. What's next? Right, we talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about
and there's video evidence about that man dying in New York.
Yeah.
The officer did not go to jail, which was quite surprising considering there's video evidence he was doing something wrong, and the man was, he was resisting, but not with lethal force. He was technically allowed to use the same force as the other person to confine him and arrest him, but not the force he used.
They honestly, I think
he
they
did
should
say
have.
repeatedly he couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I think
Which
they
is
should
what
have
people do.
stopped when
People
that
lie in
happened.
those situations, so you can't really blame him for not believing him. He's been in the situation before. He was a newbie.
Now, what I want to know is like I'm not seeing much information on the guy, but like the black guy who was killed. But I wonder, like, did he have a history? Because he was caught selling cigarettes, like walking out of a store and selling cigarettes.
Yeah,
That's not
illegal. You know, it's not even a private sale, so
Cool. Yeah.
it's kind of wrong in many ways.
So that's a thing.
You need a tobacco license, ATP. Was it ATP? What's that thing? Tobacco, firearm. No, it's ATF. Tobacco. I don't remember. Anyway, FTP. I don't know, something like that.
I don't know.
Firearms, tobacco, and something else. Alcohol, firearms, tobacco. So it's AFT. ATP.
Well.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Something like that.
At least it's not Gamergate.
Oh god. So the basic rundown of Gamergate is that no one knows what Gamergate is.
What is Gamergate?
Gamergate, to tell you the truth, is just people bringing in their own opinions and trying to make everyone else believe them.
But I thought it was about ethics in video games, Memeparable.
Right, okay.
The internet told me so.
Well, the funny thing about video
All
games...
the Tumblr blogs.
The funny thing about video games is that they don't need ethics. That's the reason why we create them in the first place, is for an escape from reality. We want somewhere where we can just kind of go and not be bothered. See, in real life, we have this thing we call modern art. And you see, these women believe that for some reason raping men is okay. So they made art about it. And I have no idea why. And as soon as we show a little bit of cleavage in any game, everyone gets sort of fussy about it.
Everyone loses their minds.
They really do. They start... Tumblr. Oh my god. Reddit. Reddit is the perfect place to find all this. And Tumblr is the absolute perfect place to find this.
Yeah, to find all the bullcrap, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've heard of the triggered meme, where someone identifies with something, and as soon as you say that thing is bad, they're triggered. And they
I'm
start
sorry,
going off on you.
I identify as a spaghetti monster. I'm offended at your statement.
See, there it is. That is how it works, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, I want to say something offensive, and I don't want you to be offended by it. I hate Gamergate.
A lot of people do, so I'm sure they can't
They
blame
share
you.
opinions, right?
But
God,
feel free to discuss that in the comments.
Please.
We don't usually have comments.
Don't use
but
cuss
that's
words
fine.
because I have them blacklisted. Your comment will get in the spam box and you won't be able to post it. So don't use any cuss words. Swear words. That's what I'm looking for. Swear words.
Don't swear.
Yeah, essentially, don't swear.
But also speaking of, it's kind of going into censorship and all that, and I honestly think...
I didn't realize there was a thing on there.
Sorry, he just pointed at the screen.
I get distracted easily.
Yeah, shiny thing syndrome. But
Is that what we're calling it now?
yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been banned from Target Australia.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, did you hear about...
Because of all the sexist things that they created
God.
propaganda against GTA 5, saying it is a part of the story to rape women, kill them, rape their corpses. That's...
Isn't that one guy, the meth addict, does that?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
there's nothing to do with... Okay, yes, GTA 5 has sex in it. Woo.
Okay, and
It also has strippers and such.
in Britain,
Not the
they've
best game in
banned-
the world.
They've banned violent porn. Banned. It is no longer there. It is. If it is, it's blurred out.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely, and that's when
I
you
should
put
not say that, oh my
.jpg
gosh.
at the end of anything you go to, or possibly get like a script blocker, and then it'll.
Don't tell them how to do it.
Okay, fine. If there's a will, go find it yourself because I don't care. I'm gonna
Jeez.
take a drink
And
because
here I thought we were
I am-
family friendly. Oh my gosh.
Now what you do is. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
But
thingy?
no, the Grand Theft Auto 5, the guy created complete propaganda against all of Grand Theft Auto, saying that it was completely misogynistic and that you could do so many things that just
Well, guess what? It's a video game.
Well,
And
yeah.
it's been proven over and over that the video games don't affect behavior like you think they do.
Yes, it's not very scientific to say video games affect behavior.
Okay, if you think video games cause violence in the first place, you're an idiot. World War I. World War II. Civil War.
I'm sorry, the way you said that is the video games caused World War One.
I mean, if you want to think of it that way, go for it.
That's like saying my favorite anime is Cory in the House.
Oh my god, I love that meme. Okay, well, essentially, if you believe that, you are stupid beyond words.
You shouldn't say that on YouTube, man. It's rude.
I'm so sorry I'm being rude on the internet.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go dig myself a ditch.
You're gonna go to Tumblr jail. But
that's hilarious.
anyway, there's that, and
I thought we
honestly-
were gonna briefly touch on Gamergate. Sorry, I went on a ramble.
Hey, you had that, okay?
Okay, and
That was in your ballpark.
there's other things in Gamergate, like YouTubers were getting paid to advertise other games and give them good reviews, and those channels usually get removed right away because it's illegal. It is against free press, and that is one of the notions that America was founded on, after, of course, the Civil War. So, if we're going by that notion, let's see, slavery's wrong. Let's see. Well, that's one. Free country!
Anything-
Yay!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
America!
Killing people's wrong. You can have a gun.
Kind of.
Other things, just kind of make up your own. I'm kidding. Don't make up your own. Seriously, look up the Constitution. It will do you wonders. Especially, know your rights. Know them, because you're going to need them.
I have the right to have rights. Woo.
Freedom of speech. It does not end where another person's begins. You are free to say whatever you want. However, don't be afraid to get hit if you say whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can do that.
Because they're free to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least in America.
World,
maybe not in other
they get
places.
sued for assault and probably put away.
Who is this Sue? Who's this Sue you keep talking
He's
about?
a lawyer.
He's a lawyer?
He's a dirty lawyer. He takes money to get people free.
I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. But
It's
all
that
in all,
bad. It's getting pretty bad.
On the point, hitting it on the nail, we don't agree with Gamergate. We don't agree with, air quote, it's about ethics in video games.
Dude, it's a video game.
End quote. But the whole thing's ridiculous.
Okay.
But
I can understand if it was like super virtual reality where you actually in the game, like they plugged your brain into something and you were actually committing those crimes. I can understand that. But still, it's in the video game.
So like no Oculus Rift?
Like, no, you can have Oculus Rift. It's when you think you're using your hands and your feet to move and you're actually doing these acts. That's
actually
when it
being
becomes
developed
problematic.
right now.
That's weird. That is weird.
Have you ever heard of not Brandon JLA, not Michael JLA?
No, I haven't.
He is the creator of the channel Node, as far as I believe. He helps, if you've ever heard of Video Game High School.
Yeah, Freddie Wong.
Yes, he works with
Yeah.
Freddie Wong, he works with Corridor Digital, and they've been developing motion gear for your hands and legs
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
to work along with the Oculus Rift. And
Except if it's an FPS.
So far?
FPSs don't count.
so far, it's epic.
Because, you know,
They have videos up there, and
because
I don't know, maybe
I
if
love Video Game High
Memeparable's
School.
nice enough, you can post a link in the description
yeah,
to that.
I'll post links. Links you probably won't like, but still. Go check them out.
But, yeah,
It's ridiculous. People, get over yourself. Stop getting offended. I did not freely give offense, so stop taking it. I came up with that on the spot, so
yeah.
nobody take that.
You do a lot of things on the spot, though. So, and you didn't copyright it, so
LTD, is that a thing? That's a thing, right?
I don't think you can verbally do it.
No, it's intellectual copyright.
Intellectual property?
Yeah, that. You can use it. I don't get paid for it, which means there's basically nothing, but still.
So you're half monetizing it?
Yeah, where I don't get any money. I just get to say, hey, stop it.
Stop.
Things you do in China.
STAHP. But, no. Also, the new Sonic. We have to talk about that. The new
I
Sonic.
didn't play it.
I didn't either. I didn't have to. I watched the Game Grumps play it,
Ow.
and it's ridiculous how bad that game is.
Like, how bad is it?
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being the worst.
11.
Really? That bad?
It is made by Big Red Button. Have you
Not
ever heard
Sega
of them?
anymore? Is Sega out of business?
Sega. Oh my god.
Yes, Sega.
Oh my god. Really?
I don't know.
Really? But
I come up with things on the spot, it's not my fault.
Sega helped. They endorsed it. But pretty much it's a Sonic RPG in the 3D Wii U environment.
Okay.
And it's not made well.
No,
I
I
mean-
bet not.
Well, I mean, let me put it in perspective for you. Sonic 06 is better. And if any of you know what Sonic 06 is, bless you. Because that game is incredible and has the most deep story compared to Sonic Boom.
You want a deep story?
You fell into a hole.
Yeah. How'd you know? That's not fair.
I'm sorry. I'm just a mind reader.
What am I thinking of?
Tacos.
Damn it!
No. Well, this pretty much wraps it all up where you don't have much to really talk about.
Yeah, not much happened this week.
Let's talk about
Microsoft Bob Mojang.
What?
That was a while ago. We already talked about it.
How about the newest releases?
Oh yeah.
So like,
I hear Battlefield Hardline is out. And it's really bad.
it's bad.
It's bad.
Really?
All right. Yeah, it's just a modified version of Battlefield that you have to pay version for. Like, pay $60 for. It's retarded.
I actually didn't know this. When the beta came out, it looked pretty sick.
Yeah, it's cool, except it's exactly like Battlefield. It might as well be another game mode for Battlefield. They could code that, and it would be $10.
Also, the
Little Big Planet 3.
Little Big Planet 3.
There's new Sekis.
I've never played Little Big Planet 3.
It's so much fun. If you like Minecraft or you like Gary's mod, you're gonna love Little Big Planet 3. It allows creativity to flow without a learning curve.
So if you're a developer in training.
Absolutely. If you really want to learn to code, start off with basic games like word games, like word story games, like floppy disk games. Reverse engineer those, and then after that, you're gonna go to 8-bit games. Reverse engineer those. But after you're done with 8-bit, 16-bit, 24-bit, after you're done with 24-bit, you go to simple RPGs, PS2 games, things like that.
Interesting.
After you've learned the language, obviously, basics.
Yeah. Well, to wrap this all up, there's the newest ones are Dying Light, Evolve, The Witcher, Battlefield Hardline,
and Witcher.
Mortal Kombat X,
Mortal Kombat,
Batman
10,
Arkham Knight,
Batman,
Mad
Arkham
Max,
Knight,
Mad Max. Oh my gosh.
I love those movies.
Tom Clancy's The Division,
Tom Clancy's
and
The Division.
Dead Island 2.
Dead Island 2. Can't wait for that. Oh wait, never mind.
Well, that's been our podcast for today, guys. I hope you liked it. Feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe if you wish. And we wish you a very happy
That's
Christmas.
not the right button. Get the other button. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.